So that has really informed me on working with startups. So my last 15 years has been working with them from ground zero to really have good corporate governance, which is informed decisions that do comply with legal, regulatory, financial, but also just bringing in those advisors, either as advisory board or fiduciary board of directors, surrounding yourself by wise people that have been in the trenches, and you can benefit from that. So I'd like to ask two questions because you've been in these roles. What is a CEO's perspective now that you have hindsight, and how to work effectively with the board of directors?
Well, let me make a couple of general comments on that. And I appreciate your focus on this sort of governance and stuff like that, because frankly, I think that we have in venture gone off the rails on that with the explosion of late stage capital, the introduction early stage to all safe notes where you don't have priced rounds, you don't have boards of directors. You've basically delayed corporate governance longer and longer, and you can because of all this fucking money.
Right.
And, you've got private companies that go, private for 10, 15, 20 years before they go public. And, Bill Gurley talks about this. There's a certain discipline that's imposed on a company being public. And by the way, growth can happen in public companies. 98% of the enterprise value of Amazon and Microsoft and Google were created after the IPO. And so I think this, and I think one of the worst things that happened in venture in early stage pre-seed and seed is the invention of the safe note, because the safe note is basically not a liability on the balance sheet. It doesn't grant the investors any rights on the board. There's no governance. The CEOs can just collect these things and then run the company any fucking way they want with their friends on the board or whatever. So it, again, is a tool that enables you to delay putting in correct governance. Now, some CEOs will say, well, I want to do that because I'm just doing my own thing and I don't want to listen to any of these guys. But okay, at some point you're going to have to grow up and be accountable to the shareholders who you took their money. And the fact that you can delay that is not necessarily a good thing.